Hey, Jeff the Cheesehead Flipper here with another What Sold video. We're going to go over what we sold this weekend, which would be Saturday and Sunday, on 3 different platforms. We're going to go what we sold on eBay, Amazon FBM, and what we sold on Whatnot. Had a couple Whatnot auctions. We're going to get to that. So, let's start with what we sold on Amazon FBM. Now, Amazon FBM, what that means is it sells on an Amazon, but this is something that's in my warehouse. I store it, I pick it, pack it, pull it, ship it. My preferred way of selling is it's in their warehouse and they do all that. I don't really get in that stuff because it's not here, so I can't really grab it off the shelf and show you. So let's see, what do we sell on Amazon FBM? I got one going out on Amazon FBM. It is A Maze at the Plant Hypnotist audio CD, Yid Victress, Flora Jogan, a whole bunch of names I can't say. Let's go grab it. I found that one pretty quick. This sold for $12.94 and we paid $1 for it. Not too shabby. Put that in our shipping box. That's everything going on at Amazon FBM over this weekend. So on eBay, we have 4 going out. Not a lot, but they're okay items. I haven't been nearly as active on eBay as I should be. I've been focusing a little bit more of my attention on Whatnot, getting that all set up. I'll have a video about that coming up here either later this week or next week. So stick around for that if you're interested. You can kind of get some tips and go over some things that I've learned over the past couple months selling on Whatnot. But back to eBay. What did we sell? First thing we sold was A&A Women's Mid-Rise Jeggings. Size 14, True Indigo. New with tags. This one is located in 23 June 1210. If you're new here, my inventory system goes the year it was listed, the month it was listed, the day it was listed, and the number that day listed. So this one we listed in June of 2023, the 12th of June. It was the 10th item I listed that day. That was a good day of listing. Let's go grab it. Shouldn't be too far. 23 June. This bin starts with June 16. So it must be, this one starts with June 13. This one starts with June 12. So this has got to be in here. June 12, 10. Right here. This is all pre-bagged up, not sealed, but bagged up. So I'm going to throw a photo up of it. That one sold for $29.74. We were running a sale over the weekend, so some of the price will be a little bit wonky. Our buy cost on that was $1 or $2. Not too shabby. Next going out, we sold a Cinderella Prince Charming Dancing Figure Toy PVC Disney Special Edition. That one is 23 August 2402. It's going to be on this side, down here, 2402. This one sold for $21.24. And I bought this on Whatnot for, I believe, $3 or $4. I can't remember for sure. And it's all boxed up, so I'll throw a photo up of it. Oh, we just got an offer. I'll review that in a minute. Next one going out is a Disney Store Cinderella Dreams Do Come True musical figurine with box. This is an item I actually put a video with it because it's a musical item. If anything electronic or anything that makes noise or moves or anything like that, I always have been adding a video. That's a new feature on eBay they added about a year ago. If you're not using it, you're missing sales, I guarantee it. That one is in 23 August 2401. Right down here. It's in this big old chunky boy, because it's double boxed, because it's really breakable. Yeah. I'm going to set that right here. Cut this up. Do you hear the music box going? I don't know if the camera picked it up, but when I set it down, the music box moved a little bit. That was kind of cool. That one's pre-boxed, so I'll throw a photo up of that one. We also bought that one on Whatnot for, it was on $5 or less. And we sold it for $42.49. Next one I have going out is an AX Armani Exchange fitted dark denim jacket blazer button something. I can't read the rest of the words. Probably more keywords. That's in 23 May 2402. 23 May 24. This one starts in 26, so it must be this May box. 2402. $25. 2402. And this is another one that is all prepared. So it's going to go, we're going to put a photo up of that one too. That one sold for $21.24. And we bought that one on Whatnot for either $2 or $3. I can't remember how much. You know what? I've been buying a lot to sell on Whatnot as well as selling on Whatnot. So speaking of Whatnot, we sold stuff on Whatnot this weekend. Yeah, I had 2 auctions over this weekend. One of them did pretty good. One of them did okay. And we'll go over what we sold on there. So first off, I did a plush auction. It was decent. I had a better one before it, and hopefully my next one will be a little better. This one, it was okay. We sold to one person this Build-A-Bear How to Train Your Dragon bundle. We sold it for $25. Plus they paid shipping, so whatever they paid total. Now this one here isn't in good a shape, but putting this really nice one with it helped sell it. They took that as a bundle deal. Had them listed separately. They offered me something for bundle, so yeah, I deleted the 2 listings in my auction, made a bundle listing at the price we agreed on, ran it. They bought it. Goody goody. We also sold this guy. He is the DMV worker from Zootopia, I believe it was. It's a government worker. He's kind of someone I probably should have kept because he's kind of my mascot, in a way. He moves at the speed of government. Anyways, he sold for $5 plus shipping. Oh, all these I bought for $1 or less. And someone bought these vintage Cardinals mascot plush for $5. I probably could have got more for them if they were in a little bit better shape, but they are somewhat worn, well loved. So I was happy with a $5 on this pair, and they're happy they're getting something cool. Bought this at a garage sale. I think I paid $0.25 for the pair, so decent profit even at $5. That's what we sold at the plush one we had. Then let's go over to the magazines one we had. Yeah, all those vintage magazines. Remember I had a video about that a while ago? I'll put it up here. Well, I'm going to have a part 2 on that. Hopefully, if I didn't accidentally delete the files, which I may have. So, stick around. Hopefully, I still have it. I'm pretty sure I do. We sold this one for $1 because the cover is off and it's not front and back cover are not on it. So I just put it as $1. Someone bought it. Total, I bought over 1,000 magazines for about $280. So my buy cost is pretty darn low. Then I had these listed at $5 a piece. They said, hey, give me a bundle of those 3 for $12. Sure. Bundle them for $12. They bought it for $12. Not too bad. So a Punch magazine for $5. Another Punch magazine for $5. This one made me laugh, and by the title, it's not the type of magazine you might think. Man to man. But the thing that made me laugh, are you legally a pimp? There's an article in here that tries to suggest that if you hook up a friend with some girl of your little black book, as they call it, you are guilty of the crime of being a pimp. I don't know if it really works that way. Set someone up on a date. Yeah. It was an interesting article, though. And Saturday Evening Post, this one sold for, I believe, $7. Another Saturday Evening Post, again $7. Saturday Evening Post, this one was, I think it was 12. Is it 12 or 15 we sold this one for? That was a little more desirable. This one we sold for 7 because the condition wasn't as good. Or 5, I should say. 5. Same with this one. The condition wasn't quite as good, so we sold this one for 5, I believe. I'm trying to remember these prices. This one's missing the cover. I think we sold this one for 2 or 3. And it was... Same buyer bought a lot of these. He actually might be watching. So if you're watching, thank you. Life magazines. He bought almost all of my really cool Life magazines, which I sold all these $3 a piece. There are a bunch of the moon landing ones. I kind of regret selling for only $3 because they're so cool. I kind of wanted to keep them, but yeah, that's a Winter Olympics one from the 60s or 70s. I mean, Joys of Christmas. Year in Pictures, 1972. Those are really cool. But I'm in the selling business, so I sold them. I don't really collect magazines, even though there's a couple that I have kept. I was really tempted to keep those, all those moon landing ones from the 60s. But they're going to a good place. They're going to a good place. I gotta let go. I gotta let go. I almost listed those for more, just so they wouldn't sell, so I could keep them. But yeah, no, we sold them, and thank you if you're watching. I want to make sure I got the name right, so I went and looked it up. Lucky 7 Auctions. He bought a lot of those, which is really cool. He bought a lot of the Saturday Evening Post and a lot of the moon landing ones. He does have a YouTube channel. I will put a link down below. He also sells on Whatnot. I bought some coins from him. Just kind of cool. That I bought some stuff from him. He bought some stuff from me. So that was really cool. He sent me like the coins, like a little extra givey is a little piece of like a meteorite. I showed that to my little cheese curd. He got such a kick out of that. We started talking about space and asteroids and rocks and planets. And you could see like the gears in his head turn, and he started getting so fascinated by the concept. I showed him pictures of like outer space. Just blew his mind. So he just threw that little teeny thing in there, and it meant so much to my little guy that I appreciate that. And then he came in at my auction and bought some stuff. He's a good dude. I think I got the prices right on those. I don't really remember. They're about right. Then another person came in, bought a lot of these Coronet magazines. Oh, I'm showing you the same one. That's not going to work. Each one of these, I pretty much got $5 a pop for each one of these ones. This is that cover is really cool. Every time I've had this one, it's sold. So I think that's just a cool looking cover. And a lot of these, some of these ones I actually have, of the Coronets, I actually have seconds of. So for some of them, I can still sell. Should be pretty fun. These ones are really old. This magazine is actually kind of interesting. Whoa! Almost had a fumble there, but I caught it. So each one of those was about $5. Not too shabby. We had a pretty successful magazine auction. It's going to take a little bit to pack them. Because one thing, you know, you want to pack things correctly. Like I try to individually. Each one of these magazines I'll put individually, and usually if I have a clear one for it, I'll put each one in a clear one, then put like a pack of them in another poly mailer. Then I'll usually put them into a big poly mailer all together, or preferably to a box. The reason why I do that is because, well, these are paper, right? What if it gets rained on? So you want to take care of them properly. Does add a little bit of cost, but that's part of doing business, is properly shipping things. We had a couple good auctions this weekend. Have you guys tried selling on Whatnot yet? If you haven't, like I said, it has its highs and it has its lows. Like when you're starting out, it can be brutal. But you make connections. Like Lucky Sullivan Auctions, he came in. About that. I don't know if he came in because he knows me, or if he came in because he likes magazines and it just was coincidence. I don't know. I went to his auction because I like coins. That's one of my things I collect. And I found some things I liked. I'm kind of cheap with my coin collection. I usually buy cheap coins, so I didn't buy anything super expensive, but I did appreciate it. And he gave me a $5 tip, which I also really appreciate. That was everything we sold this weekend on eBay, Amazon FBM, and on Whatnot. I think that was a pretty good weekend of selling. It's going to take me a little bit to get everything packed up here. Oh, we're not done. We sold more on Whatnot. I forgot. Within the Buy It Now section, we sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DVDs at $2 each. These are all from the dollar store. Quite some time ago, I went a little bit overboard on sourcing DVDs from the dollar store. Some of it worked really good. The problem with that was some of them there's just too many of them available and the market got kind of flooded. So I did overall profit on that venture, but now I'm stuck with a bunch of slower moving inventory, which I'm putting them up, just basically clear them out at $2 a piece. They moved. And I was in the Buy It Now section, so I didn't run them. Didn't take any time as people went in and saw them, and they bought them as extras to a couple of these auctions, which is nice. It's always nice to have your Buy It Now section filled with a little bit of extras like that, especially what things you have multi-quantities of. So I'm not going to run 47. I don't have 47. Like, say I have 10 of this. I'm not going to run 10 separate ones of these in auction. No. Put in the Buy It Now, move it on out. Right now they're at $2. I may drop them even down to $1 just to clearance them out. Depends on how they go. But right now we're sticking at 2. And they're moving at 2, so it's probably where we're going to stay for a little while until they start slowing down. I might move some of them down to 1 if they don't move. And I'm rambling because it's late at night and I'm getting tired. So we're going to wrap this up. You know what I always say? Guys got to keep on selling, keep on listing. You have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.